All right. Well, welcome to the breakfast. And we're going to start out with Steve Eastman's. I hope you can hear me. It's kind of hard to tell. This
I'm
is,
clear.
you can hear it? Okay. This is Steve Eastman's layout here at the convention. I'm sorry for the wiggly camera, but it's the best we can do. Some of you all know Steve. He's a contributor on the TTML and all the other groups. What I want to do is zoom in on his track. This is tubular, and he's talked about this a couple times. This is tubular 5-rail. And if you look at it, and I'm going to try to zoom in. It's kind of hard to do this. He's got standard gauge, and we've got a train coming. What a bad time for a train to go by, I tell you. This is his Chicago Northwestern going by. But if you look at it, go ahead, Clem.
Is the track homemade, do you think?
They custom made this. This is, if I could do a detail on it, it's kind of hard to see, but the O gauge is inside of the standard gauge. And every other rail, if you look, the standard gauge, then O gauge, standard gauge, and O gauge. So Steve made a special jig to get this accomplished. And it's really great because you can run, like I said, O gauge on the center. It's the same thing as the guardrail 5-rail, but it's done with tubular track. And he had a special jig made. All the joints, all the diameters, and I'm going to try to zoom in on the joint, but he had to cut the dimensions so that all the joiners are perfectly aligned. So consider the different radiuses of the T track. When he made it, all the joiners and everything all perfectly lined up. So I would recommend that you hook up with Steve. And if you're interested in that, and maybe he can give you some more information. But this is his layout, one of about 10 that's out here. Oh, there you are. Stu's photo bombing me in the background. And then this is the Desert Division layout here. The one we brought over from Arizona. This is on a trailer. And it folds up. If you haven't ever seen it, there's the trailer hitch there. I didn't mirror the video, so everything is backwards. So when I go left, the video goes right. But we're running O gauge and American Flyer S gauge in the center rail. And then on the outside rails, we got 3 O gauge loops, and we're running the guardrails 5-rail. So we can run standard gauge or O gauge on the outside loop.
And you ran it while you were driving down the highway?
If they ran a lot. Yeah, this thing actually folds up. We've got a little picture diagram. If you've never seen the history of the trailer. But this is, well, you can see the video still on mirrors because everything's backwards. But it's actually just a trailer that folds up. And it fits through a set of double doors. Those are the double doors that it came through. There's a regular set of double doors, fits right through it. You can sneak it into a large classroom, bank, things like that. One of the things I wanted to show y'all is our version of the Cobig car. We have we stole the idea from Clem. What was that, 2 weeks ago, Clem? You had your car?
Yep.
So we took I'm going to let my thumb go. I'm going to lose this. So I think I can stop it when it comes around here. It's a Lion Chief, so we got a little bit more flexibility with it. So what we did is we took our 2009 convention car. Now we've got the Pfizer bottles inside and illuminated. And the 2009 convention car had the wavy flag. And again, it's mirrored, so I apologize for the graphics being backwards. As you can see, the Pfizer bottles on the inside, all illuminated. We have it on the Lionel the first responder set.
It's really a
And
cool,
this-
magnificent, Chris, magnificent car and great display.
We're having fun here. This is the Z-gauge layout that's right next to ours. It's got working catenary all the way throughout. I'm not really doing it justice. We'll try to get back to the other side so we don't have the light reflecting in. It's got working catenary, the working bus on the outside loop. And everybody, there's a lot of use of LED lights and all these layouts today. But this is just a real nice, pretty one. It's all on the working catenary. Try to get the cars that will come by here.
Just, did you say G gauge?
No, Z as in zebra.
Z as in zebra. Okay, thank you.
All right.
Stunning. Your
All
carpet's ugly, but everything else is wonderful.
Oh, wait till you see this one. Look at all this tin. Look at all the tin, Sam. Recycler's green.
Is Barbara Jones there? Can she make the meet? Probably not.
I don't know. I haven't seen her. I've got windows. I'm walking around with a laptop and my thumb holding my webcam. So this thing is huge. This has got to be probably 20 by what, 40? Say yes.
Our recording, right?
We are recording this, you betcha. Oh, there. Anybody know that guy? This is probably the most incredible layout that's here today, or for the convention. This is a Z scale. The detail on this, our filming of this is not going to do it any kind of justice. This is, it's configured like an E. And here's the switch yard. And again, I'm trying to do this with about 3 different fingers, which I don't have. Great roundhouse, switching yard, transfer table.
Can you get a picture?
Go ahead.
Can you get where somebody's standing next to it? The scale doesn't go here. If somebody walks by.
Well, what about I show you the guys that do it?
Perfect.
Like I said, you can't appreciate what's it's a military scene on this end. They have a refinery there in the center. But what I want to show you, again, excuse me for walking around. Look at the use of the LEDs on the hotel. All different colors of LEDs in the hotel.
This is using this Adrena concept, isn't it? The Adrena switcher, whatever it is.
I don't know if they're using Arduinos or not in this one. Look at this shipping station.
They look like straight up. They look like straight up LEDs.
I don't know if they're using it for control circuits, which is what the Arduinos would be used for. But the
You'd
scale,
use them to control any lighting sequences or, motorized animations, that type of thing.
so there's their shipping yard. And again, the use of the LEDs on this layout is just incredible. This thing lights up. I'm gonna run over to the display cases and then do a couple more layups on the inside. I don't know if you can see the detail on this soccer.
It's the score of the soccer meet.
Yeah,
That's good. We're seeing your fingers. That helps.
there's my hand. That gives you an idea of the scale that we're dealing with.
You need to clean your fingernails, though.
I was cleaning track this morning, sorry.
Fuss,
All
fuss,
right, guys. These are some of the display cases.
Oh,
And again, I don't have my mouse, so it's gonna be I can't really flip my video to unmirror it, unfortunately. But these are all standard gauge. We've got from Jerry Brown's collection. Bill Brown, these are all, we got a green diamond, the UT. There's more tin here than I've seen in years. They're all West Coast manufacturers. Couple trolleys. There's McCoy. The back side of that one. This is just, there is just such a beautiful job that they did here. And this is one of 6 cases. Here's the next one. This is the toy.
Hello, TTMLers. Thanks for joining us this morning.
who is that masked man?
Yeah, who was that masked man? Like I said, we've got some beautiful McCoy. We got McCoy everywhere in the display cases. I did find, well, it's $50 Blue Comet, by the way. It's in the next case.
Oh, I'm on the way. We show 24 people on this net so far.
Well, I can't hardly see anything. Like I said, what I can see is because the thing is, the video got mirrored on me. Anything that I show you written is going to be backwards.
You can actually change that in video settings.
I know that, but I can't because I've got one hand holding the camera, one hand holding the laptop.
You didn't bring your third arm?
Your toes doing?
Yeah, what are my toes doing? Exactly. Here's the back side of that one.
The images are not reversed for us. That's just for you.
Oh, just for me? So you can actually see?
Oh yeah, we can read everything fine.
The problem I find is when you're doing the actual filming, as it were, it's very disconcerting because the image moves in the opposite direction you expect.
Right. There's a pair of Cascades. Look at that. Look at how beautiful those are.
Wow.
You guys ever send any of this stuff east?
The trouble is we send it east and then you never see it again.
You got it, Toyota. I was hoping Jim Waterman would be on. Look at this.
This is U.S. Toy Trains. Those of you who do the O-gauge template stuff know about USTTC. We just picked up a few pieces for our collection at the museum. Came from an estate in San Diego. And these are just incredible. If you've ever seen any USTTC items, they're just really, really incredible.
Yes, they are.
Oops, sorry. Big Great Northern Cascade on the bottom. These cases are absolutely magnificent that Western got to highlight these things. Got LED lighting like we have at the museum, and the colors just pop really well. Mark Boyd. Who the heck is Mark Boyd? If you guys want me to pause on anything, just let me know. Like I said, these shelves are 6 foot tall, so there's like 6 shelves in each one.
Perfect job.
And one last case. This is the dairy that's highlighted here with their convention car. These are specially made. President set. There's your GG1. I don't know if I can get it in there. I'm going to have to go to the other side. It's a better view from the other side. These are Steve Eastman's from his collection. Run around that he did a better job.
You see who made the GG1?
You read the card. I can't see it on the screen. John Daniel, GG1 passenger set.
Thank you.
And that's, I don't know, it's a little bit bigger than what I would think that I can run. Beautiful set.
John was an incredible man.
There's the flyers at the backside of the president's set. Holding the camera in the wrong spot. And then the little logging train here on the bottom. All right. And don't know what we're running on time here. Ugly carpet. Harold, say hey. Say hey. You're nothing. I said hey. Just say hey. You're on. You're the white blood. That's our host convention chair.
Great job, Mr. Convention Chair. Super job.
All right. This is going to be almost impossible to try to do. This is, I'm going to try to get a picture from here going the other way. This is the trading pit.
You can get President Stu to wave his hands if you see him.
Oh, he's waved his hand here. Stu. Oh, Stu's trying to photobomb me. Yeah, let's. Anything to make this job interesting.
Hold still, Stu. That's better. Hey, you got him in pants, huh? Whew.
Yeah, shorts.
Never mind.
I don't recognize him when he's not on top of a bridge.
So there's the hall. There's more of that tin. That tin just keeps on showing up everywhere.
Been
Too
telling
bad
you.
you East Coast. Too bad you East Coasters couldn't make the trip this time. I tell you, there's a lot of tin around here.
Any homemade trains?
Not anymore.
Any
They
stompers?
went home.
I wish that.
Stoppers.
Somper says hello. I was going to try to buy a homemade standard gauge if you'll show me one, but you probably won't let me buy over the wire.
Well, like I said, there's a little bit of everything here. There's the Richard Hudson.
Now that's scarce. Everything is scarce.
Yeah. There's some more tin.
Of course, you don't do rust out there.
No, we don't do rust.
I lived there in 59 in summer, lived on Hermosa Beach.
Oh, you might have some rust there.
Paid
Little bit
off
of
beach.
fire. I'll do a real quick walkthrough.
I thought we kept Ives back east. I didn't know we let Ives go out west.
Trying to make a real quick walkthrough because we had a couple more. I got another room with about 4 more layouts in it. So it's kind
Chris,
of hard to
you got to
see.
keep talking so we see the pictures.
Oh, is that what it is? I don't have myself highlighted. I can't. There's no way I can keep talking. You guys know that.
You can right click on the image and pin them. Each individual has to do that.
Oh, I think the recording would go automatically, but I don't know. I hope it does.
It's awfully good back here in the east.
Some flyer again. Post-war Lionel. Oh, here's some more. More tin.
Got a big black engine there a second ago.
Yeah. I can't see it. The mark when it says.
What's that, number 29?
Yeah, I'm wearing a mask, guys. They got the mask laws in force here, and as I talk, I fog up my glasses.
You see that engine, the black steamer with the number 29? Is that G gauge?
Yes, it was marked when looked like it was G.
Thank you.
I want to get before we run out of time. I keep on running into this guy. Every time I turn around, he's there. He's photobombing me. All right. A little bit of MTA3 pop. More post-war. So let me run.
So Chris's computer stays up on the screen. So Chris's, no, I just want you to show the trains. Show some trains. But to get your thing up on the screen, like they said, to keep talking. So what Chris is showing you now is a train. Go over there. Like what we're looking at now is another train because we got to keep talking. So we got to have interesting things to say. That's a train actually that he's showing. So now I'll let you continue talking.
Oh, you
gave all
gave
superlatives.
all your talking. All right. Oh, wait, Katie, turn around. There's Katie. It's hard to see. There's your national secretary.
I'm not Katie. That one's
Katie, looking good, Katie. Got control of your president, Katie?
No, she doesn't. Nobody has control over it. I gotta walk out of the picture, guys. Sorry for the quick walk, but I promised you I'd keep it in the right time frame for them. We've got to get this recording down off the cloud, and so his message, we can record his message later on. There's next year. Well, that's the chair of next year.
Where's
And
next
Bob
year?
Keller. Next
Where's
year is in Nashville. Let's do it real quick. I walked past them, but I shouldn't have. This is everything got moved around. You're Facebook famous again, or TTML famous. That's Francis Keller. And there's the store. And as you can see, it's going to be in Nashville next year. All right. The city you need to get off your bucket list. Everybody wants to go to Nashville. Bob is over here. Talk about double duty. Here's our convention chair. And he's running the registration desk. Bob, look up. Mr. Keller. So we're all doing double duty here to make sure we have a good convention. All righty, this is one of the last rooms, or the last room, it's layouts. This is a huge layout. They didn't have room for it out on the floor. And this looks like it's a module group. The way the track spacing is set up, I don't see any information on who's doing it.
What gauge is it?
This is O gauge. Let's go. That's the reason we do it. There's some kids watching it go around. Here's some more kids coming in.
Wonderful. Doesn't anybody wear long pants out there?
Your host is not wearing long pants. So this is the day the public, we had some of the public come in yesterday, but they couldn't get into the trading pits. But, all right. Got 3 more little tabletop layouts. A nice little small one. The next one's got some people around it, so I'm going to walk past it.
I do like the train track carpeting they have there.
Yeah. And then we got S gauge, and 027. The only other layout besides ours is running S gauge here at the convention, unfortunately. And with that, guys, I'm going to walk out to my table. If you want to see anything else, let me know. When I get to my table, I got my mouse, and I can flip the view back around.
You make us think like we're there with you, Chris. Magnificent.
Well, it just, like I said, it's everybody here is having a great time, and wish y'all could join us. We definitely understand. Let me flip here. All right, there we go. Sit back down. You know, we definitely understand why people couldn't be here with us today. Stu will be doing a meeting in about another 4 hours, and that'll be on this evening. For you, it's 2 o'clock here. We're on convention time for all the meetings. So the business meeting is normally done at 2 on Saturdays, so that'll equate to 5 o'clock East Coast time if you want to tune in for his annual business meeting. But if you got any questions or you want to see anything, I've got about another 10 minutes. I promised Stu would kill this at 9:45. Our time, not your time. So we got about another 30 minutes. If you want me to revisit something you'd like to see a second time, let me know.
Tell us about tours.
tours are going pretty good. The convention actually started on Wednesday. We had the welcome party Wednesday evening. I believe there was 100 people again because of the lateness of it. We had 100 and I want to say 103 at the welcome party. Registration was a little over 300 TCA members. We've signed up roughly 40 to 50 new TCA members for the show. And banquet is this evening, close everything down, and they're expecting about 150 people at the banquet this evening. Tours that they've been to are your typical LA, you go to Disneyland, go to Universal Studios, go to Warner Brothers, go to Rodeo Drive for the ladies for a shopping trip, things like that. So the tours have been a little bit light. They're using smaller buses to save money to make it successful, but then, the smaller buses all come with their own problems. I think there was 100 people on the layout tour last night. They went to 4 different layouts in town, and the layouts were phenomenal. I did not get a chance to go on those because we were running trains, and the layout tours departed virtually at the same time that we had to shut down here running trains. So I wasn't able to go on the layout tours last night. Mark Ward is here from the quarterly, like I said, taking a lot of pictures. Hopefully the other members that are here that are taking pictures are going to be sharing them with everybody. I'll be honest with you, the masks are a little bit of a hassle, but only because I talk so much and I keep on steaming my glasses. If I take my glasses off, I hardly remember that I'm wearing the mask half the time. So it's a pain if you're inside. As soon as we get outside, everybody takes their masks off. So it's not really that crazy, but the convention center, they got big signs coming in that, put your mask on, and they do remind you to have them off. It has nothing to do with the convention, it has to do with LA County. But it's really fun to be out here. I wish I could flip the camera around because kids are just running from one module to another module. They're all geeked out. And that's what we do the stuff. That's why we have the module stuff here is, for the kids to see it and the kids to have fun. So, but the displays, I really wanted to do the displays. Hopefully Mark Floyd got some better pictures of my little rinky-dink webcam with those display cabinets. Just beautiful with West Coast manufacturers and the trains, and it's just been a fun convention. We've really just had a fun time here.
Any starlets coming from Hollywood?
Clem, I won't tell you what we've seen at the hotel, okay?
Video at 11.
Yeah. What's interesting is the airport is literally across the street. And I walked across the street yesterday morning because Denny's across the street. And I walked across the street to go to breakfast, and I rode down the elevator with somebody from the flight crew. And when I got to the bottom, I thought he was going to go out front to get on, one of the airport limos that they have out there. And he actually walked to the airport, dragging his little black flight bag with him. That's how close the airport is to the hotel. I mean, it's literally across the street. And the funny thing is, you don't hear the planes. I don't know which way the planes take off or land, but you rarely hear a plane here. And yet you can see the terminal from the front of the convention center. So, like I said, we've had a good time, and if you want to see anything else or see a repeat of something, I'll be happy to walk back around again.
Always enjoy more, but compliments to Bob Kaplan and everybody involved, including President Stu, for a wonderful convention.
Well, like I said, we've had a fun time here, and it's been great. The membership meeting still will go into a lot more details than what I can on this meeting here. But it's been a great job under some really hard conditions because things have been, so many of the companies that they originally hired for the summer have all gone, they've gone out of business because of COVID. And that's really been the hardest thing is, they're on, there's a tour that's scheduled and then the company didn't survive the economic downturn.
Okay. And then we have his buddy Ryan.
Al, I need you to mute, please.
They wouldn't need to rent it for a certain amount of days.
All right. Any other questions from anybody?
Really?
Thanks for,
Other questions?
Not a question, but it's just an observation. It sounds like the convention exceeded expectations given the situation.
As a member that showed up here, it definitely exceeded my expectations. I really thought this was going to be a graveyard. And what's interesting is the amount of the public that we've seen come out the last couple of days. That's been very encouraging for us, and the local area members, the members that live in Western Division and Desert Division and NorCal have all come together for this thing. So those of us in the West, I had my vice president of Desert Division flew over. It cost him $100 round trip to come over here from Arizona. I spent that on gas just one way. So it's just a lot of fun. It just really had a lot of fun, and surprised to see how many cars in the parking lot. The parking lot's full, which is what you want to see.
Did your wife come with you, Chris?
No, we had a last minute snafu. She was registered, but we had a last minute snafu. I won't bore the TTMLers with my wife's retirement occupation, but she takes care of a lot of foster kids, makes sure the foster kids get to camp during the summer. And she came home from a leadership meeting and would have had to unpack and repack and come over. So she stayed behind. So I came over here solo, which means that the bar bill got a little bit higher than normal.
She's a great lady, as you are, sir. Thank you for serving. You're doing a marvelous job.
Thanks, everybody. If there's nothing else, I'm going to go ahead and kill the video because I've got to download it. Look for the video to be online probably Tuesday. Same with Stu's. The editing software is on my home computer and not on my laptop, so I really can't do anything until I get home and get the video transferred over. We'll put it up and we'll let everybody know once we get it edited. All right.
3 cheers for Chris. Hooray!
Chris.
Hooray!
All
Hooray!
right.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
thank you,
right.
Chris.
Thank you.
You guys
Thank
are
you.
welcome.
Hey,
Very welcome.
before you log off,
Yes.
I'd like you to meet my brother and fellow TCA member, Jonathan. Let's get him in camera, wave to him.
Hello.
Are you on camera or am I still on camera? Can I highlight you, Joseph?
And he's there. This is
He
his
is.
first-
There we go. There we go.
See you, Jonathan.
Good to see you.
Welcome.
All right. Is he helping you get the messages approved since me and Stu are over here?
I have to teach him how to do it.
We think the world of your brother, Jonathan.
All right, guys. Thanks for everything. Thanks for watching. We'll be checking in later. Remember, there's no Zoom meeting tomorrow night. I'll be on the road.
Travels, safe travels, Chris. Thank you.
All right, folks. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Thanks, Chris. Cheers.
All right. You're welcome, guys.